Hey you, I'm celebrity menswear stylist Ashley Weston, joined by my partner and husband, Dorian.
And guinea pig today. Hello, hello.
Yes, so you guys have requested a million times, I feel like, how does Dorian style his hair? And I felt like, I've watched him a million times do it, so I feel pretty confident in being able to style his hair as long as he gives me some direction. So while he explains to you how he styles his hair, I'll actually be doing all the legwork. Okay, Dorian, so first up, what do you do?
Well, I either take a shower or wet my hair if I don't need to take a shower or already took a shower and my hair is dry, because styling my hair dry, not the easiest. I think it's a little better when it's wet. So that's why I have dripping hair. And then I have to towel it off.
Yes, so it's really important, we've mentioned this before, to pat dry your hair. You don't want to vigorously, kind of dry it off, because that could potentially break the strands. And that's really important, especially if you have thin or fine hair.
Okay,
All right,
I think
there
we're
we
reasonably dry. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, next up, I comb it into the general shape I want it to be.
Okay. We've got our fine tooth comb, and we're gonna just kind of comb it. I can't really see, he's very tall. He's sitting down, but I still feel really short. Go on my tippy toes, okay.
Make sure to get that part straight.
We'll get a good part.
Ow, wow. That's
Sorry.
definitely not what I do to myself.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
We're almost there.
And I normally get my hair cut to have a side part, so this hair is a little bit shorter than it is on top, and a little bit on this side as well, because, well, then it's easier to part to the side like that.
Also, you haven't even gotten a haircut
And-
in weeks and weeks. This is very overgrown, so
Yeah.
this is gonna be a little tough for me to do.
No excuses, I'm still able to do it. But yeah, my hair is definitely a little longer than normal, and it's funny because in our hairstyles for 2020 video, Ash talked about how kind of the trend is to have a little bit longer hair. So I had a little bit longer hair, and I told my barber, hey, just leave it a little longer this time. Big mistake.
All right, so we've got the general shape, side part here, and then I always just comb up and back, and then kind of a little bit to the side here.
How's the back looking?
It's
Good?
looking great.
Okay. Next step, blow dry.
So why do you blow dry?
So I blow dry my hair to, it's already in the general shape now. If I were to put product in it right now, it would just look like this, basically. It would almost never change, and it would be really flat, and I want to give a little bit of volume to my hair.
Yeah, especially up here.
Yeah, and doubly so because it's longer too, so the longer your hair is, the more flat it's gonna lay for the most part, at least for me. So gotta hit it and dry it up a little bit so it has a little more body and a little more fullness to it. I typically blow dry my hair in the same direction that it goes, but using my hands for the most part. So she's got it down, I think.
And it's dried-ish.
It doesn't need to be perfectly dry. I still want it just a little bit damp and a little bit pliable, but let's see. I think you got it pretty good, Ash. So it should generally be in the right shape now without it needing to be completely plastered down to maintain it. So that's the whole point of blow drying it, just to get it mostly in that shape and mostly dry. Now, Ash, what's next?
So next, we're gonna use this paste. So
Okay.
this is by Kevin Murphy. It's their Night Rider.
Yeah.
And it's a maximum hold, like textured
It's a
paste.
pomade.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much do you normally use?
I normally use probably about a quarter amount. Let's see. Hold it up so the guys can see. Yep, put it in your palm. I think it's easier on the palm. Yep, and then you emulsify it. You rub your hands together, kind of warm it up, get it all over your hands.
There we go.
And now run it through my hair in the general direction that it is now, and make sure you can even go kind of like this. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's not trying to mat it down. It's just trying to get the product all in the hair.
I know, I got this.
I know
I've
you
seen
know.
you do it. All right, so you really want to get it in there. Get it all over.
Hey, this isn't too bad.
You got a little head massage
yeah.
out of it.
Yes.
So I've run
And-
my hands pretty vigorously through it to
Ow.
distribute the product. What happened?
Clip my eye.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, and then I always make sure I pay a little extra special attention to the front, because my front can kind of be a little wonky. It wants to go down a lot. So we blew dry it to make sure that it would stay that way, but I also really put some time into the front.
Face me.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
What is this? What is this?
You got a lot of great volume, right? Isn't this really good volume? Okay, perfect. I mentioned it before in some of our previous hairstyle videos, but what's really wonderful right now about 2020 and hair trends is that it's all about kind of a textured, piecey look to your hairstyles.
PC.
Yeah, like a textured look to your hairstyles instead of super slick back and perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to triple check, make sure my work is good. I like the position, you know, so yep, I'm loving the volume. He has some baby hairs up here. Okay, perfect.
Baby hair.
So with the sideburns, I'm trying to kind of hide it in
This
place.
one I can feel is a little out of whack.
All right, there we go, there we go. Oop.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so Ash, now, if it looks good,
Yep.
I still haven't seen it. I'm hoping that it is. Now you hit it with the hairspray and lock it in place, basically.
Exactly. You really want to make sure, though, everything looks pretty perfect.
And this hairspray is called number 4. It's an extra hold hairspray, but it doesn't have a really strong smell. A lot of hairsprays, especially the cheaper ones, if I spray it on my forehead will break out a lot. So it's like, oh. So this one I found works incredibly well, very strong hold, and doesn't make my skin break out wherever it touches.
All right, let's see.
Are we good?
You know, I think I might have a knack for this.
Okay.
I love it.
Let's see the side.
There you go.
How's the back looking?
Back looks great. Fantastic. That is perfection.
This side.
Beautiful.
And finally the front.
There
Now,
you go.
hand me my phone. Let's see the
wanna see
final
it?
product. Yes. Oh yeah, sorry. I would say it's pretty good. Here's what I would have done different. I put a little more pomade in my hair, and number 1, you have long hairs there. That's fine. It's not easy to see. I would have put a little more in my sideburns just to manage them a little better because they're super long. Overall, Ash, I'd say you did pretty damn well.
Especially considering it's on the longer side. But regardless, these are the steps that Dorian does pretty much 100% of the time whenever he styles his
You know
hair.
what I would do? I'd even add more hairspray. You went a little light.
Oh, did I?
I like my hair to feel like it's not gonna move as much. And
Okay.
especially when it's longer, it tends to move a lot more because it's got more weight behind it. So I would have locked it in and doubled up on that hairspray. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll list all the items that I use for my hair in the description below so you can grab them as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.